So what happened with LadyBoss? What was it that made you want to sell this business? You ran it as like a lifestyle business, and then you built it up, and you built a team, and you had huge ad spend, and you had huge revenue, and you guys did, from what I understand, really well on the margins.
Yeah.
So what was next? What did you grow it to, and why sell it?
Yeah, so we grew it to, from those beginning days with the $20 whiteboards I'm talking about. We grew it to 700 and over 750,000 customers. We did 200 million in totality, and I think when people ask me all the time, like, what happened with Lady Boss, right? And so I would say probably a year and a half, like, before we exited the company, me and Brandon were really just felt like God was like pressing upon us that there was going to be a new season. And we had one kid at the time. I was pregnant with our second, and I was really starting to see, like, we talk about time with entrepreneurs, right? Like, we had 150 employees, like, we had this huge business, and I was like about to have a second baby, and I was like, what do I want in this? It's like hard enough with one, and it was like during COVID. So I was like stay at home mom and full time at Lady Boss at the same time with a 1.5 year old
Oh
in
my
my
goodness.
house. And I'm like running meetings. So she's like on me and meetings, crawling over me, all this stuff. And, so it was great. It was wild in my house, Meanwhile, Brandon's like locked up in his office in perfect silence. You know what I mean? And one day, like, I got frustrated with her over something. And I literally, after I literally sat there and thought, like, is this what I want life to look like? Like, yes, it's a different scenario and situation at that time, but I was like, is this what I want life to look like? Where like the meetings and the business like are causing me to be frustrated with my children? Like, no. And then after that kind of like COVID ended and stuff, I was just like, man, what are we building this business for if I can't be present for like my kids? If the business, if Brandon's working 80 hours a week in the business at the time, like he's stressed to the max, all this responsibility, all these employees. I'm over here like I don't get any time with you. Like the business is number one, it's a priority. And so we got real and had a real conversation. And I just said like, we built a business. We became entrepreneurs because we wanted time freedom. We wanted to make money so we could like change our family tree, have a legacy, like all these things. We want to be able to vacation and travel and do all this stuff. And I'm like, and we've done none of these things. We've done none of these things. Like, yes, we made the money, right? Well, so we've done one. But like all the other things that we actually became entrepreneurs to do, like we don't have those things. Like we don't have it. Like I don't have time with you. I don't have time freedom. Like we're basically employees to the business and it runs us. We don't run the business. And so this is like what we coach, all of our clients that we have in through strategy days and stuff. Like I'm always talking to him like, is your business running you or are you running the business? And so we had a real conversation around it and just said like, well, then what do we want it to look like? What do we want life to look like? And for us, it was like, okay, we're in the season now. We are having 2 kids. I want like 2 more, Justin. I'm like, I want 4. Brandon wants 3. I'm like, I can just sneak it in on him. The 4th one, just sneak past it. He won't even notice, that type of thing.
Why do
But
I
I'm
have a
like,
funny feeling that you are going to will it into existence like everything else you've done in life?
yeah, I just feel like that's the magic number for me. I don't know. Maybe when I get to 3, I'll decide. But, I'm like, I want more out of family and more with my kids. And I want them to know me. I don't want someone picking up my kid and taking them to school, like, because I can't. Like, it's different to say, like, okay, I'm choosing to do this. Like, I legit can't. And we're like, man, if we built it all to have these things and we're not getting this from that, like, and also in this season, I was just like really felt like we were called to do something else. Like we're called to transition from it. And like this just constant like nagging of like what we got, the Holy Spirit telling us like it's time for something new. Like there's gonna be a season of change. Like there's gonna be a transition, like all of this. And I ignored and fought it for a long time until I was just like, I feel like I want a season of time freedom with my kids, and maybe this business is better off ran by someone else that wants to give it this type of like full attention, that I feel like I'm not the person for that anymore.